Want to calculate mortgage payments in Excel? I'm going to show you the payment formula. It's built into Excel and does all the math for you automatically. I'm a CPA working in commercial real estate, and I use this formula to analyze properties. By the end of this video, you'll be able to calculate any mortgage payment in seconds. Let's build this from scratch. First, let's set up our inputs. I'm going to analyze a typical house purchase. In cell A1, I'll type purchase price. In B1, let's say $200,000. A2, down payment percentage. 20% down is standard for investment properties. Now in A3, down payment dollar amount. In B3, we'll calculate this. Type equals B1 times B2. Hit enter. That gives us $40,000. Next, A4, loan amount. In B4, this is purchase price minus down payment. Type equals B1 minus B3. That's $160,000, the amount we're actually borrowing. A5, annual interest rate. Let's use 7%. A6, loan term in years. Standard 30-year mortgage. And finally, A7, monthly payment. We'll calculate this in a second. All right, we have all our inputs. Now let's calculate the monthly payment. Click on cell B7. This is where we'll put the PMT formula. PMT stands for payment. It's a built-in Excel function that calculates loan payments. Type equals PMT, then open parenthesis. Excel will show you what it needs. You'll see a tooltip that says PMT rate, number of periods, and present value. Let me explain what each of these means. Rate. This is the interest rate per period. Since we're calculating monthly payments, we need the monthly interest rate. Our annual rate is in B5, so we divide by 12. Type B5 divided by 12, then comma. Next, number of periods. This is the total number of payments. For a 30-year loan with monthly payments, that's 30 times 12, which equals 360 payments. Our loan term is in B6, so type B 6 times 12, then comma. Last, present value. That's the loan amount, which is in B4. But here's a trick. We want the payment to show as a positive number, so we put a negative sign in front. Type negative B4, then close the formula. Your complete formula should look like this. Equals PMT B5/12, comma, B 6 times 12, comma, negative B4. Hit enter. There it is, $1,064 per month. Let me verify this is correct using a mortgage calculator. $160,000 loan, 7% interest, 30 years. And the calculator shows $1,064. Perfect match. So our Excel formula is working correctly. Now, let me make this look a little better. First, I'll format the dollar amounts as currency, much cleaner. Let me also add some color to make the inputs and outputs clear. I'll highlight the inputs in yellow, and I'll make the monthly payment cell stand out. There we go. Now, it's easy to see what's an input and what's calculated. This is your basic mortgage calculator, but let's make it more powerful. What if you want to compare different down payment amounts? Let me show you how to set this up. I'm going to copy this entire setup 2 more times so we can compare side by side. Now, I have 3 identical calculators. Let me change the labels at the top. Now, let me adjust the down payment percentages. Column B stays at 20%. Column E, I'll change to 25%. Look at that. Everything recalculates instantly. The loan amount is now $150,000, and the monthly payment dropped to $998. Column H, let's do 30% down. 30% down, loan amount is $140,000. Payment is $931 per month. Now, you can see all 3 scenarios at once. 20% down, $1,064 per month. 25% down, $998 per month. 30% down, $931 per month. The more you put down, the lower your monthly payment. But you're also tying up more capital. This is incredibly useful when you're deciding how much to put down on a property. Now let me show you something even more important. How interest rates affect your payment. I'm going to create one more comparison showing different interest rates. Let's use our same $160,000 loan, but try 3 different interest rates: 6%, 7%, and 8%. I'll calculate the payment at 6%. At 6%, $959 per month. At 7%, $1,064 per month. At 8%, $1,174 per month. Look at this difference. from 6% to 8%. That's $215 per month increase. Over 30 years, that's $77,000 more in payments. This is why interest rates matter so much, especially for rental properties. If your cash flow is tight, a 1% rate increase can kill your deal. Let me show you how you can use this for a rental property analysis. Say you're looking at a $180,000 rental property. $180,000 purchase, 20% down, 7% interest. The payment formula tells you the mortgage is $958 per month. Monthly rent is $2,400. Mortgage is $958. Other expenses, property tax, insurance, maintenance, property management, let's say $900. Your cash flow is $542 per month. This is how you can quickly screen rental properties. The payment formula is the foundation for every analysis. Now, do I build this from scratch every time I analyze a property? No, I created a full rental property analysis template that has all of this built in, plus way more. It calculates cash flow, tax benefits, 10-year projections, sensitivity analysis, everything you need to make an informed decision. The payment formula is just one small part of it, but it's the foundation. The template is available for sale at the link in the description below, but even if you don't get the template, you now know how to use Excel's PMT function. You can build your own mortgage calculator, compare scenarios, and make better decisions. This is a skill you'll use for years. That's it. The Excel payment formula, to recap, equals PMT, annual rate divided by 12, comma, years times 12, comma, negative loan amount. That's all you need. If this was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. I post real estate, investing tutorials, and CPA tips every week. Drop a comment if you have questions or want me to cover something specific. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.